late for that, but that's fine. So my bias for this week is bullish. We just have to see how the market opens. But if you guys want to take a screenshot, this is what I'm potentially looking for this week on gold because we swept the low. It doesn't need to come this low, really and truly. Like I said, on a weekly, we had a nice close. It doesn't need to come all the way down here. And considering what's going on right now, BTC is due a heavy retracement. Now, for those that don't know, BTC Bitcoin is basically the digital version of gold. So as you'll realize, when gold normally, when wealth is transferred, you'll realize gold either go up or down or Bitcoin go up or down. Now, for the last, I don't know, let's just say last couple of days, right? We've gone from 40K to 49K, sorry, 50K to 40K. And on gold, we've now done the opposite. We went from 2001 to 2039. So that just shows me that we are due, I think we're due a retracement on Bitcoin. We'll see. But I do think gold has got potential to make its way up. So that's gold. If you don't want to screenshot this and send it in, we can see what happens in the week. All right, but that's what I think could happen. Time will tell. Let's move on to GBP JPY. This is my wife at the moment. She's treating me good. Let me just break this down because this looks ugly to you guys. Let's get rid of this. So, same thing again. Let's draw out our support and resistance levels. So we've got a nice support over here. We've got a nice support over here. Just got some weekly. Okay, so let's dive into this. Now, I sent out a trade. This chart looks better. Okay, cool. So this is an area where we have a support and resistance. Okay, so we broke through, sat as a support, also as support. Now, before this happened, guys, you have to try and trap price. Okay, so all these lines that I draw is just in order to trap price. Okay, so let's draw this out. So same thing again, support, resistant, trend lines. Okay, that's what I personally look for. So all this says to me is there's money above and there's also money below. Right? Now, what the markets will do, and it's got worse over time, is they trick because so many people are getting into the market, they have to adapt so that so many people don't win because only 3% or 5% of people win. So they have things called mitigation or fake outs, we can call it. They call a fake out. So I think I called a trade out. Right, let's back test this. What time was it? It was early. It was like this time, maybe. I think it was this time. No, it wasn't. All right, let's back test even more. How did I send out the trade? Let me just check. So I sent out a trade at 10:15 on Friday. Thursday, was it? Was it Thursday? No, it must have been Friday. Am I bugging? What day was this? Thursday. Was it Thursday, yeah? Yeah, it was Thursday. Okay, cool. 10:15. 10:15. Right? So as you guys can see, like I said, we've got a nice support over here and we've got a nice support over here. Now, if you go on the smaller time frame, what price does is we have certain patterns that are built out. So here we have what you call a head and shoulders. All right. So how a head and shoulders work is you have the left shoulder, you have the right shoulder, and you have the neck. Now, if we go to the 1 minute time frame, these sort of patterns happen when price is going to reverse. So if you see a head and shoulders pattern, it's when price is going to go the other way. So for those who don't know, I'll show you what it means. So you can check this out, head and shoulders pattern. Raiden. Okay. So if you see a head and shoulders, what it means is it's going to reverse. So in this scenario here, we had a head and shoulders, and this is on the 1 minute. Ideally, it can get messy on the 1 minute, but that's where your risk management comes in, so it doesn't really matter. But ideally, the higher the time frame, the more confident you can be when it comes to patterns. Okay. So I called out this buy. I think I pulled out the buy at 10:15. So it was just after this. We got a retest of the right shoulder, and targets was where, right? Where their last was a trend line on liquidity. So there was a trend line coming down. It broke it, retested it. And of course, we had a sell to buy and an imbalance. Okay, an imbalance is just insufficient pricing where prices move so quickly, there's still orders there. They have to go back to get the orders that they left. So if the banks want to push the market down, they have to put more. If the banks want it to go down, they have to put more money in the market than there is buyers. But for that to happen, they now have selling orders. So they have to go back and collect it. So in this example here, if we play it out, okay, we got a retest. Like I said, any trend line that is broken, it normally retests on the other side. So it broke this trend line, retested the other side of it, and made its way up. Okay. Now I wanted it to go a lot higher, right? Why? Because not only this, but we had so many targets above. We had equal highs over here. Watch. So many equal highs over here. More money. Equal highs over here. More money. And how you know if an equal high is an equal high is when it hasn't, is when the right side of the candle hasn't taken out the left side. Okay. So if this candle, for example, if this candle was a lot higher than this left-hand candle, it means that it's come and taken price. But because it hasn't, and it hasn't taken the left side of pricing, it's still valid. So for me, there's so much money above. I thought it would have went then, okay? But we had news, and like I said, the price charts at the moment are just going to fake you out. But I want to show you how to realize. So if we play this out a little bit more, we had news, okay? Like I said, this now, there was loads of people stop loss below here. All price has done is been very crafty and it literally swept everybody's stop loss. Thank you very much. Everybody's stop loss gone. And what it now psychologically does for people is if they had buys like we did, we went break even, thank God. If we had buys and this happens, you subconsciously now think this is going to be sells. So you start panicking and you say, okay, it must be going down, right? Because GBP JPY has been bullish for bloody, look at the last 3 weeks of GBP JPY. 3 weeks we've been bullish. So what took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? What took 5 weeks, 6 weeks, got replaced in 3 weeks. But anyway, back to my point. Okay. As price swept the low and took liquidity, what you'll see on the smaller time frame is again, guys, a head and shoulders. So whenever price is ready to reverse, you're going to see certain patterns. You can see your left head, your left shoulder, your left, your right shoulder, the retest, and it went up. I was gonna call this, but because of news, I was out. I saw it happen. I didn't take advantage of it. But again, we would have done the same move, entered off the neck, stop loss below the low, and where was my original targets? All the way up here, because the trend line has to get eaten. It's a liquidity trend line. So that's a 1 to 7, and it literally played out perfectly. What? So the idea was right. My TP1 was 187,800, which was 187,800. So TP1 would have got hit. TP2 was 187,925, 187,925, pretty much over here. 187,925, 187,800. See, these are all where other people's stop loss may have been. TP3 was 188,350. Okay, we came a bit short on that. 350. But TP1 and TP2 would have got hit. But news happened at 1:30, and news is just an excuse to manipulate the market. So hopefully that made sense. Am I making sense, guys? Drop a 1 if I'm making sense, drop a 2 if I'm not. Should be straightforward. Like I said, I don't overcomplicate my trading too tough. I'm not sure where it is now. Okay, so TP3 did get hit. Did TP4 even get hit? TP4 was 188,775. 188. Yeah, it did as well. Stop playing, man. Does that make sense? So all TPs would have got hit, but news wanted to be a pain in the bum, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So we can get rid of all of this now because it's happened. Let's see where we're looking moving forward. And moving forward with GBP JPY, still looks bullish. This trend line still got respected. And note this down, guys. It's not where the candle opens, it's where the candle closes. It's not where the candle open, it where the candles closes. So this example before that I just showed, I think if I backtested before, uh, where was it from? Yeah, from this point to where we was, where did I see it? Okay, cool. So on a 15-minute time frame, this trend line looks like it's got broken. Okay, are you guys with me? So this bit here looks like the trend line is broken. Now, like I said, most people think if the trend line's broken, it means it's going to turn around automatically. This is where you have to be patient and wait for the candle to close. Because on the 5 minutes, it's broken it. On the 15-minute, on the 15-minute time frame, it's broken it. But on the 30, look how it's closed above. That is not broken. That's still respected. So it's not where the candle opens, it's where it closes. If the candle closes above your area, is valid. If it closes below and a higher time frame, then that's a confirmation. All right. So that's for the future. But now, even here again, look, 30-minute time frame. You would have thought it's broken it. Go to the hourly, it's sitting on it. So this is something to watch out for. We are looking for a huge sell on GBP JPY because like bro, it's just keep going. Yeah, actually just keeps going. It's taken out the high. It's taken out, has it taken out the high? Yeah, it's taken out the high. So we're gonna have to see what happens. There's a lot of GBP JPY news, which is not a coincidence. So all of this news on Tuesday, we're gonna see a lot happen. So we'll have to see. I think someone put in the chat, AUD USD. AUD USD. So you see this example here, guys? You can see that this one wick took out all of this liquidity. Okay, so this one wick over here, this one wick here took out all of this liquidity. Okay, that is not a coincidence. So it's taken all of the liquidity. Thank you. Now I've taken your money. Now I'm going to go the direction I need it to go. Okay. So looking at this, we have equal highs over here. Equal highs, that's money. Going off structure, I don't feel we've broken structure too tough. We actually have, to be honest. So this is on a daily time frame. Another thing I haven't mentioned is obviously structure is important. So we've got our high, got our low, high, low, high, low. However, this next push up was higher than the last high. So now that's a higher high. So what price does, if we get out our fibs and we draw it from our low to our current high, price should sit within our golden zone. Okay, your golden zone is where you'd rather is your discounted price. If you'd rather buy something at an 88% discounted price, you're getting a bargain. Okay, that's a bargain right there. So we've got equal highs. This actually looks good to be honest with you. We've got equal highs. We've got a break of structure now. So we haven't created a lower low. So if structure was to continue, what it should have done is it shouldn't have come higher than this one, number one. And it also should have projected a lower low, but it hasn't. We haven't created a lower low. Does that make sense? So looking at this now, let's dive into the smaller time frames. I would be looking for potential buys. We've got equal lows over here. This actually looks all right, to be honest. But the thing is, with different pairs, you don't know how they move. I've literally studied GBP, JPY, and gold for the last 3.5, if not 4 years. So AUD USD, it may have a different way of reacting. All I can do is just go off what it does. But as you guys can see, we've got a strong support level here. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one actually. So what I want to see it do, learn some valuable information about the market and liquidity. Thanks. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, it wasn't something I always realized, but once you change your perspective, like all the charts is just perception. But when you realize that you need to just find, when you come to the charts, think about where is the money? Where are people's stop losses? How can we go with the banks to people's stop losses? That's how you got to look at it. What are my fib settings? Very simple. So I just have um, one screenshot if you want. All right. So normally, and the thing is, when the banks use fake outs or they use liquidity. So this candle here that I talked about, they normally have orders here that they have to come back and get. So if you was to put your buy, okay, on here, my Fibonacci, right? You put your buy orders or your sell orders within the discount zone, and your targets are normally either TP1 is that the previous at the next high, TP2 is your 38 what they call it, not retracement, extension, and then TP3 at your 72 extension. Now that would make sense, right? So let's just see what happens. But this does look good, I'll be totally honest with you. If I do see this, I might take it. Who knows? If this trend line can be respected, we can travel all the way up. So AUDUSD, I want this equal lows to get swept first. Obviously, like I said, this is not my pair, so don't hold me to it, but we'll see. If we can sweep these lows here, get a reaction off this trend line and aim for the highs, that does look like a good analysis just off the bat, but time will tell. So I'm actually going to I'm going to set an alert for AUDUSD. You might have given us a trade. I'm going to set an alert here. And we're going to see. Does anyone want me to look at any other pairs? Drop me in your currencies if you want me to look at a pair. We can do so. So my analysis for the week, gold, I'm bullish. I'm bullish on gold. I did send out a buy limit, but I wanted to see what it did once it got here, and I don't think we're going to get there. GBJPY, we have no idea yet. We're going to have to wait. Oh, here they come. Euro CHF. Euro CHF. Whoa. Yeah, this looks like we're looking for buys. We've been going down forever. Literally, what the hell is that about? Since if you would have sold in 1973, I think you'd be in profit going off this. That's a disgusting chart. I'm not sure on this one. It looks bullet. It has rough. I don't know actually. Maybe you can just keep on buying it down. Look for retracement in there. If not, it can come a bit higher. Retracement there. So this is just brief. Euro CHF. We're even gonna get a retracement here and go back down, or pull back here, go back down, or or keep going up, retest, and we got all of this to cover up. But I don't really know this pair, so I'm not gonna talk too tough. Uh, AUD CAD. AUD CAD. You guys can see here again, same example. This wick has come and taken out these previous highs. That is all market does. This is obviously on a weekly, but once you dive in, you have to obviously find out why it does. Same again, there was equal lows below. Okay, that's fine. The market will come and sweep the low. Thank you. And thank you. So let's go to the daily. Same again here, guys. Look, just try and look. Sometimes back-to-back testing is very, very important, as in just look at charts. This example here, this wick here, it's not a coincidence that it's turned around exactly when the wick's been taken. Same again over here. This wick here, banks pushed the market up because they knew stop losses were everybody knows if you go on YouTube and you learn off YouTube is put the stops below the low, put the stop below, above the high. Rubbish. All right, see it there. It's taking it there. It's taking it there. Uh, let's go off market structure. So we got our low, high, low. Sorry, high, low, high, low. Got a break of structure. Pulled back. Created a higher high. So now we're either looking for a pullback here, something like that. So let's dive into it. So this is on an 8 hour, right? This is a break of structure from here. Sorry, this point here. So fibs from my low to my high. Somewhere maybe here. I look for the buy. Maybe I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that one. Hey, just what subscription is best for using what would basic do? Yeah, I think I have uh I think I got the essential. Yeah, the essential one's fine. The first one's calm. It's been 4 years, yeah, literally. Crazy. So yeah, you have to ask yourself, did you come in to make money or did you come in to become a trader? If you come in to become a trader, you have to give yourself 3 to 5 years. If you come in to make money, just use Monero, you can make money tomorrow. It's up to you. Can you explain liquidity again, please? Trying to write this all down as you speak. So, um, I get back to my page. So liquidity, how you need to how liquidity is money. How you realize where the money is at equal lows, equal highs, wicks, and trend lines, liquidity trend lines. So if a trend line's been hit more than 4 times, it's eventually going to break and be swept because of liquidity. So this example, even here, this on gold, right? Okay, you lot can count with me. You got one touch, two touch, three touch, fourth touch. What happened on the fifth touch? Price broke, retested. It's not going to be perfect. That's why you have to wait for the candle to close. And that's why I feel now we should be bullish on gold because we need to sweep this whole trend line. And not only that, we have what is going on. Not only that, we have targets above. I'm bullish on gold, guys. I won't be surprised if Manara sends out a trade bullish for buys on gold. The market's open. No, they're not. Oh, we've got a few minutes. Yeah, what not for gold though? Excuse me, guys. GJ, yeah, GJ is open. Yeah, GJ needs a lot of correcting, so I'm gonna leave gold looks more interesting. Gold does look more interesting. Oops. So hopefully that made sense. Whoever asked about liquidity. So equal lows, equal highs. You can add in imbalance, fair value gap, and liquidity trend lines. This is what I'm looking for on gold. I need a pullback to then go higher. So when I was looking in, I sent out a buy and then I removed it because price wasn't moving how I wanted it to move. But I definitely am bullish on this. So I need it to respect this trend line and we want to go a lot higher, a lot higher. So that's what I'm looking for. And if you guys can see, I know it may look not pretty, but try and see it with me. Is we have a head and shoulders on this gold setup. So if you guys can see this, we've got a left shoulder in there. We've got our head down, oh, got our head down here. We've got our right shoulder, which is being built. We need the retest back, and I'm good to go. So you guys saw this first. Screenshot it if anybody can, and send it in. And this is what we're looking for within the week to come. So keep an eye out on this. Like I said, this is not a guarantee, but we can only react off what I can see and react off the market. And so far, I would like to see this. All right. A few more questions. I hope you're right about it going down because I got a Manara Noti and I'm gonna sell right now and it ain't going good. What what currency are you talking about? It's looking good, bruv. You're a CHF. I shouldn't laugh, but you have to. I should gonna cry. Uh Euro CHF. So you're in a oh you're right now going down because I got into Manara and I'm gonna sell. Yeah, I wouldn't. All right, same again, yeah. This bullish candle and this bearish candle, we're on a daily. If I go to the wick, we're going higher. So if I go to the weekly and this is a wick, we are going higher. We are going higher. So if you want, getting a buy for Euro CHF, this is not a idea, but Euro CHF, we're going higher. This isn't going to hold. What a lot of people are going to do, what I just did, pull out your fibs, low to high, Fibonacci. No, this is a candle on the daily. On the weekly, it's a wick. What the wicks mean? Wicks mean money. So Euro CHF, if you're in a sell, mate, hope you manage your risk. Should I close right now? I am not a financial advisor. You got in that trade without me, so you can now exit without me also. Uh, Potential buys for your ACHF. If you want, I might put in a low lot and just put it in Euro CHF. This looks better. Take that out, come back down. That looks good on your SHF. You will make the loss back this week, mate. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for on your SHF. Any other questions, guys? Any other charts you guys want me to look at? There's no silly question. I appreciate you guys jumping on. We started with 98, we now got 41. So a lot of people were probably confused. And the same goes for BTC. I'm gonna show you guys this trade. I had this, those that jumped on my team call last week, we had this set up and the educator actually sent out the same trade. So you guys can see we had a resistance trend line being built. Okay, so we had one touch, let's just say two touches, three touches, four touches. Obviously, it got a bit messy, but you can see what happened. Okay, it broke, came down a little bit lower, swept these wicks here. That's fine. Went a bit higher, now created a support trend line. Now created a support trend line going up. Came to fill this imbalance, filled the whole trend line, guys, liquidity trend line. You can see this all got eaten. So everybody that has sells got eaten. And then we got in the actual sell, same thing again. As it went up, it left footprint. The markets will always leave footprints. Just like those that build the business, success leaves footprints. The markets also leave footprints. Success leaves footprints. So if it went up, it also left liquidity below. Fantastic. Okay. Came even lower. I know it looks messy, but hopefully you guys see what I'm talking about. CHF BTC, I am not looking at that, Abbas. What is that? That's a joking. You had to be. Just want to say thank you for your time. Appreciate all the gems. Appreciate you guys. If no one has any questions or any actual charts for me to look at, I'm gonna wrap it up there. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna start doing these every Sunday. Pour into the team. People have been asking, so we'll have to see. Do you reckon BTC will go up? Don't listen to me. Listen to Crypto Picasso. Buy DeFi Verse. It's $69. It's worth it. All right. I'll show you guys the results of DeFi Verse as well for those that don't have it. Is it that time every? Is it yeah? So every Sunday it'll be 10 p.m. What's the best advice you can give to a new trader, especially when it comes to analysis? Yeah, stay plugged into the education, do a lot of back testing, study 3 to 5 charts. So I started with 3 to 5. I now ended up with two. Um, huh? Yeah, always be willing to adapt. But what you'll realize, guys, and it took me 2.5 years to realize, analysis and strategy is 3%. I'll give it five, maybe 3 to 5% of trading. The rest is your mindset. The rest is how you see money. The rest is your emotional attachment to money. The rest is if you have other streams of income. My trading game at the moment has never been so good because I have other streams of income at the moment. When you're just trading to trade, it will be a nightmare. It's very, very hard. You have to be a certain caliber of disciplined individual to be consistently profitable just by trading. Hence why the business and other streams of income, crypto, it plays a huge part. What do you think are the best pairs to trade with? There's no best pair whatsoever. There's no such thing as a best pair. So look, these are the DeFi verse results. Ethereum win, 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 active win, win, active win, one loss, win, 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 active, win, 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 break even, win, 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 win. I'm gonna stop there because DeFi versus winning. Win, 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 loss, loss, break even, win, 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 win. So if you want to learn about crypto, don't learn from me or your friend that made 5K off Shiba Inu in 2020. Learn off Crypto Picasso, who's been trading Bitcoin since 2011. One of the best educators I personally know. Obviously, Kevin Bakura as well. Are those wins, are they long trades or short trades? Um, Most of them are swing, but that could be a day, 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week max. Some of them are spot, which is portfolio, but most of them are pretty much normal trades. So the same way you copy and paste from Monara, guys, DeFi Burst is just as good. And the better thing is you can trade on the weekends. Weekends, you can't trade Forex, crypto, you can trade. So the idea or the plan of action is to draw money out of Forex and put it into crypto, guys. Put it into crypto. Crypto is wicked. I'm currently in a BTC trade and it's a big win at the moment. Congratulations. So that sell that I was talking about, that was from here. So it said entry was 43250. 43, no, what was the other one? 4350 to 43680. 43680. So anywhere within this area, they called a sell. Stop loss was 44,000. So 44,000. And TP1 was 42450. 42450. 42450. TP3 is 39,000. BTC is a monster. You can make a lot of money. I had one of my best trading days through BTC the other day. So, guys, do not sleep. Please do not sleep. It does look like it's going to sell. I might take a cheeky sell. All right, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Appreciate everyone hopping on. Same time next week.